Hi, my name is Lori Vaughn, and this is my logo on safe, ethical, and legal use of the internet. I am going to talk about educating students about the safe, ethical, and legal use of technology. The internet is a great source of information and entertainment for today's youth. Young people use the mobile technology device to access the internet wherever they are, on laptops and smartphones and iPads. A huge part of teens' lives revolves around social media. On popular websites like Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, and Instagram. If users are too careless, these social network sites can be unsafe and sometimes maybe even dangerous. Children and teens do their homework research on the most popular references sites, which some of them are YouTube, Wikipedia, eHow, and Yahoo Answers. What is the percentage of students online? In 2009, at least 93% of the teens ages 12 to 17 went online. This number is probably close to 100% by now. Surfing the web can be somewhat dangerous when young people do not know the appropriate precautions to take while on the internet. MySpace and other social internet sites are visited by teens because they can interact in the chat rooms with their peers and even people they have never met. These social networking sites are easy to sign up for and are free. Probably because one of the reasons why they are is because that's probably a reason why they're so popular. In 2009, 73% of American teens were using social networking websites. Think how much more that percentage is today in 2013. Who educates? Who educates our youth? It is our responsibility of parents, teachers, librarians, and school technicians to educate children and teens about how to keep safe on that internet. So we need to warn the children and teens about the risk of the internet and social networks by giving them some basic guidelines to avoid identity theft, cyberbullies, teen impersonators, and sex offenders. Number one, keep personal information to yourself. Like, don't give out telephone numbers, home addresses, account numbers, and family income. Number two, choose usernames that do not identify you as male or female, and never use risque or inappropriate screen names. Number three, unknown links could be a scam to track you on the internet. Number four, sharing your passwords with someone is never a good idea. You never know where it will end up. Number five, it is dangerous to agree to meet someone you have only met online. Number six, some pop-ups may be there to steal your information, and they are also hard to exit out of. Number seven, in chat rooms, when talking begins to sound inappropriate, block them immediately and notify parents. "81% of parents say their teens are careless online, and most of their children agree that they give way too much information out while on the line. Children need to understand that there is some danger of being on that internet. They need to be mindful of the risk just as they are of the risk of crossing a street and avoiding guns. On the internet, they need to avoid scams, teen impersonators, sex offenders, and cyberbullies. What can parents and teachers and librarians and technicians do? Parents need to talk to their children about being safe on the internet. Parents and children can write internet rules together and locate them near the computer. Parents should observe their children regularly while they are on the computer. Teachers can create lesson plans around being safe on the internet, and they can have the students compose a pledge about obeying the safe internet rules. Librarians should instruct new computer users about internet safety, and from time to time look over the young people's shoulder to see if they are respecting the rules. School technicians can put a block on the websites that are inappropriate for school children. They could visit the classroom, and instruct the students about what to do if they accidentally end up on one of those inappropriate sites. Safe Schools, Safe Community is an organization with an excellent program that teams educators and parents to help them teach children about the proper use of internet. The Wire Safety SSSC team, it's a good team, should involve students and school safety officers and librarians and technology staffs and teachers and parents. This team will inspect schools' permitted use of digital technology policies and scrutinize the risk of the schools and families' regular computer and internet usage. Please refer to my handout for their website URL, and also listed on the handout are some sites for parents and teachers to go to for great advice for keeping kids safe on that internet. Teaching students ethical behavior on the internet. Well, I'd say parents and teachers and librarians need to oversee the cyber behavior of children while they are on the computers and other technology devices. When they observe any unethical behavior, they need to enlighten the children of their misconduct and give them ethical guidelines they should follow while on the internet. Here are some of the guidelines parents and teachers can give to their children. Number 1, never use hurtful, harassing, or abusive language in texting, chat rooms, or emails. Number 2, do not type all uppercase messages because this is equivalent to yelling. Number 3, edit and spell check messages. Just one letter or an extra letter can change a word's meaning. Number 4, do not forward email chain letters because most use threatening scenarios and are against the law. Number 5, get permission from that author before resending emails, photos, and etc. Number 6, reacting to harassing messages in a similar language can be dangerous. Number 7, breaking copyright laws can be inviting, I know, but costly if you are caught. What can we do to educate kids about cyberbullying? Teachers and especially parents could parents should teach their children to be aware of cyberbullying. If they see hateful messages about themselves or others, they should never respond, but report the incident to an adult and remind the children to never be a cyberbully themselves. A good strategy to explain cyberbullying would be to implement role-playing examples of right and wrong scenarios in the classroom and at home. This will help students better understand the consequences of being a cyberbully and also the consequences of being a victim of a cyberbully. This will also help students to become more respectful and responsible about their moral choices and accessing and sharing information on all technology devices like computers, iPads, and smartphones. I will repeat myself again and say that it is the responsibility of parents, teachers, librarians, and school technicians to educate children and teens about the legal use of anything they find on the internet. They need to be informed that not everything they see on the internet is absolutely true. So they need to check the source carefully to see if it can be determined to be a reliable source. Students also need to understand that plagiarism will not be tolerated. If they get information from research on the internet, they need to cite that source and not pass it off as their own. Children and teens need to be educated on how serious it is to download copyrighted materials, such as music, videos, pictures, and even written materials. If they share or sell this copyrighted material, it is breaking the law and they can get caught. Teachers can post their copyright laws on the wall and stress how important it is to obey these copyright laws, so the students can learn to respect these policies, not just now, but into the future for college and resulting careers. Schools should follow the fair use rules, make sure all teachers and students understand these rules. Teens believe, at least 86% of them think, downloading copyright material such as music and videos is no big deal and not necessarily morally wrong. All their friends do it, so they think they can do it too. Parents and teachers need to warn children and teens that piracy is serious and not acceptable internet behavior. Again, I am going to stress how important it is to educate children about the safe, ethical, legal behavior to practice while they are on the internet or texting, whether on laptops, smartphones, or iPads. Parents, teachers, librarians, and school technicians are responsible for educating our youth about the proper way to conduct themselves while on the internet. One of the best ways to do this is to be role models ourselves by following the safe, ethical, and legal guidelines and rules. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. These are my resources right here. That I have cited all my photos and my quotes. Thank you.